Whether it's due to the lack of capital or of know-how and experience, entrepreneurship continues to be an elusive concept to master in South Africa. Meanwhile, those in the know, including government researchers and knowledge institutions, can't stress enough the value-adding role played by entrepreneurs in sustaining the country's economy. This morning we're joined by one of the few who've managed to get it right and was able to differentiate himself in the sector. Mbulelo Mayikana is the owner of Mayarha Lodge that's located in Walkerville, that's in the south of Johannesburg. So nice to have you in studio. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So you've got your own establishment, and when we talk about being an entrepreneur, tell me a little bit about it. I mean, this beginning a big property development is never an easy task. So how did it all begin for you?
Okay. Thank you, Leah. I initially didn't actually want to go into hospitality or property development. The place was started because of the other businesses that one is involved in, specifically in terms of human resources and management consulting, where we would go out with clients on breakaway sessions, strategy sessions, and some of them would ask me as to why one does not have his own place where I could take them instead of referring them to different places.
Yeah.
And that's where the idea came. And I said, okay, probably I need to have my own place where I could actually take my clients and I would have the sessions or the breakaway sessions. But the place needed to be such that it's more homely and they could be able to do a lot of things. They could be able to play golf, they would be able to enjoy themselves, but at the same time be able to work and achieve the reason why we went there.
And listen, it's a fantastic idea because it makes all the sense in the world. But it's always capital. It seems to be a problem, and getting the money to do something like this. You don't necessarily just open up your wallet or go to the bank and say, "Hey, give me a loan. I'm going to open up a facility like this, and don't worry, I'm good for it." How did it work? I mean, getting capital is obviously one of the biggest hindrances.
Well, I was clear right from the beginning that I wasn't going to go to the bank and actually ask for money. I would actually use profits from the other business that I'm running in terms of consulting, and I would build the lodge up to the level where I wanted it to be. Okay. So it took a bit of time in terms of building it, because I think it took us around about 6 years to actually build it, because I would actually go and work, and from the profits that one would be getting in terms of the consulting side of the business, come back and plow back the money in terms of constructing the lodge. So in terms of capital, I was just quite clear that I wasn't going to go to the bank, because the bank would want its money. It doesn't matter whether they've completed the lodge or not, but the bank wants its money. So it's important that when you have a vision, in some instances, that you be patient in terms of ensuring that you work towards realizing that vision and not be in a hurry and maybe go to the bank and get it. If you can wait and maybe get the money and plow back the money to the vision that you have, which is what I did, then maybe that works better for you. And you don't have a lot of pressure in terms of having to have money to go and pay back the bank.
Yeah, I think it's a great lesson to a lot of people, because you'll find that so many young entrepreneurs or young people that are getting into business, not even young, and older people, I mean, anybody really falls into the trap of you earning money and you're spending that money.
Yep.
Buying big houses, you're buying fancy cars, going on beautiful holidays, but you're not necessarily investing in a future vision that is going to even create even more wealth for you. That's a problem. People spend the money before it even gets in, and that is a surefire way to lose everything that you've got, because if one goes, everything goes with it. I mean, have you had any lessons that you've learnt along the way in terms of maybe being hit a little bit hard?
Oh, well, any business person will tell you that there are lessons that you learn in life. One has been in a situation where you have no money because of maybe bad decisions that you've made. Bad decisions that could be relating, like exactly what you said. Maybe you bought a fancy car, or you bought maybe a shoe that you were not supposed to buy, and the money that you were supposed to plow back in terms of the business, you didn't do that. And I think it's important that people need to understand that in terms of any businesses, there will be ups and downs. And the important thing is to actually learn from whatever that you experience. Whether perhaps it's a situation where you lose money, that's an opportunity for you to learn and be able to sort of re-strategize and be able to come up with better ways of managing your funds. So there have been situations, because I've been in this business for the past 18 years, so there have been situations where one has learned as to what works, what is it that does not work, and in particular in terms of how to handle money and not blow it.
That's the nice fine balancing act. It really is. It's a wonderful ability to see into the future. Another nice thing that you actually do, which I think is quite important, is that you also outsource, and I'll just bring in your spa, for instance. Apparently you outsource the business to somebody else. It's a nice way of sort of letting other businesses benefit from what you do. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, that's true. The core business in terms of the lodge, like it started, it's an executive lodge where, like I said earlier on, the intention is to sort of have corporates and also individuals that come and enjoy the facilities that we offer as a lodge. So the spa facility is not the core business in terms of the lodge, and it was important for us to sort of give other people opportunities to sort of be involved in the lodge and come and showcase what they can do. And this is why we decided to outsource the spa facility. And it's run, for instance, by people that come and sort of offer that service. But we actually offer the facility in terms of them being able to sort of offer that service to our clients.
Yeah, well, listen, well done. It looks absolutely phenomenal, but I think it's the lessons that are more phenomenal, and people can learn so much from it. A successful entrepreneur who had a vision, and there's that vision on your screen right now, and it's working, it's running, and it's making you some money, which is a great, great thing. Well done to you. Thanks so much for coming and talking to us. Mbulelo Mayikana, who is an entrepreneur, and he's also the owner of the beautiful lodge. It's called Mayarha Lodge. It's located in Walkerville, and that's in the south of Johannesburg.